Well, as we've been hearing, traditional investments are experiencing a bit of a confidence crisis. So too, though, the biggest name in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has gone below $33,000 earlier today for the first time since July of last year. It's lost 50% of its value since its peak last November. And Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world, is also down 10% over the past week. Well, let's get some analysis now. I'm joined by Glen Goodman, who is a crypto consultant to the trading platform eToro. Thanks for being with us today, Glen. We haven't always seen cryptocurrencies rise and fall in line with overall market performance, have we? So do you think there's something changing here?
Yeah, something has changed, and it's really the big investors, the hedge funds, the fund managers. You may remember for years and years that Bitcoin supporters used to look forward to the day that the big institutions would come into the market and start investing huge amounts of money in Bitcoin and crypto because they would see the light and they would see that Bitcoin is a new special kind of money, a little bit like gold, could act as a safe haven in times of financial trouble. And sure enough, in 2020, they started pouring money in, and the price of Bitcoin absolutely rocketed. So did many other cryptos. It was a great time for Bitcoin investors and traders. But there was a catch. The problem was that a lot of the fund managers didn't necessarily see Bitcoin as a special safe haven money. They saw it more as the opposite, more as a risk asset, similar to tech stocks. And so when the economy started looking dodgy, inflation up, interest rates rising, and they were de-risking their portfolios, in other words, selling off lots of assets such as tech stocks that they saw as risky, they also started selling off Bitcoin and crypto as well. And you can see with the way that Bitcoin and NASDAQ, their charts are very highly correlated. They've been going down together for about 6 months now.
Yeah, I mean, some people regard cryptocurrencies as a bit of a kind of an anti-establishment investment. And I wonder if you've got the mainstream investing in it now, could those die-hard fans, start to see it differently? It becomes a bit normalized almost.
I think the diehard fans will always be diehard fans. At least that's the impression that I get on Twitter. Certainly during market downturns like this, you get sort of fly-by-night investors starting to lose interest, but the hardcore are always right in there. And there is actually one hope that you referred to in your question to your correspondent just now. You referred to the possibility of an about turn in interest rates. Maybe the Federal Reserve will suddenly realize the economy is going down and that they'd better start reducing interest rates. Now, if they decide to do that, that is the hope, not just for Bitcoin, but also for stocks as well, because investors would get, in my experience, so excited by the idea that interest rates are not going up, they're actually going down, that we could see a massive rally. Could be a short-term rally, but a big one nonetheless, I would suspect.
Okay, Glen Goodman, there we'll have to leave it. Thank you very much for joining us.